The story is set in the rugged Montana Territory, in the small mining town of Bannock. Sally Stratton, a dedicated and talented midwife, has spent her life caring for others. For as long as she can remember, she has been in love with her childhood friend, James Vale, a man who works in the gold mines but finds his true calling in music. Despite her feelings, Sally carries a heavy burden. Her father is gravely ill from a mining injury, and her family is drowning in debt. She feels a profound duty to set aside her own happiness and enter a profitable marriage to ensure her family's survival. The turning point for James comes during a long, difficult night, when he watches Sally deliver his nephew, Michael James Henderson. Seeing her strength, grace, and expertise as a midwife opens his eyes. He realizes she is not just a childhood companion, but the woman he wants to spend his life with. Filled with new certainty, James plans to propose to Sally at their favorite childhood spot, Loggers Lookout. He even secures his mother's cherished pearl ring for the occasion. Fate, however, intervenes. While Sally waits for a sign from James, she is pursued by Henry Plummer, the town's wealthy and influential sheriff. Henry offers her expensive gifts and, more importantly, the financial security her family desperately needs. Believing James only sees her as a friend, and feeling the weight of her family's poverty, Sally makes the agonizing decision to accept Henry's proposal. When James learns of the engagement, he is devastated. Heartbroken, and seeking a way to forget his pain, he decides to leave Bannock to join an eccentric doctor, Dr. Leavitt, on a tour selling a cure-all elixir. Sally's engagement to Henry is not the fairy tale she hoped for. Henry is arrogant, and his behavior grows increasingly suspicious. Sally's sister Laura discovers dark truths about Henry's true nature, realizing he is not the hero he pretends to be. The engagement eventually collapses under these suspicious circumstances. Henry reveals that he intends to marry someone else for business reasons, leaving Sally feeling both rejected and strangely relieved to be free of him. Desperate to reconnect with James but not knowing where he is, Sally takes a bold risk. She places an advertisement in the newspaper as a mail-order bride, hoping the message will somehow reach him. Miles away, James is struggling to move on, his mind constantly filled with moving photographs of Sally. When he sees the advertisement and realizes Sally is free, he immediately returns to Bannock. James finds Sally and confesses that he has always loved her, admitting that he ran away only because he couldn't bear to lose her. He pulls out the same pearl ring she had once refused and asks her to marry him for love, not duty. The story concludes with a joyful wedding at the town church, surrounded by their families, including Sally's father, whose health has begun to stabilize with the help of a new doctor and renewed hope. They start a new life together. Sally's final request to her new husband is simple, that he never stops playing his music, the melody that ultimately helped heal them both.